Hello and welcome. It is Sunday, it is afternoon, and that means it's time for Morgan and Friends' lazy Sunday afternoon productivity stream, where sometimes we're productive and sometimes we're not, but we always bring snacks. With me today, I have the one and only Doc Coleman. Say hello to the nice people.
Hello, nice people.
Haha. I figured out how to use scenes effectively.
Nice. You get it to
It's like,
snap right in. That's cool.
right? So, I haven't heard from Sako, so I'm not sure if they're gonna be able to join us today, but we will see. I know recovering from Penzik can be a lifetime experience.
Or at least most of a year long. So, but this space right here is reserved for Sako if Sako shows up. So.
Sure. So, what is everybody working on today? Do you have any projects?
I am, of course, I'm still working on my audio script. I believe last time we determined I was like within 5 chapters from the end.
Ooh. And I think you made it through like 3 chapters last time at least.
Yeah. So I'm averaging around a chapter a break.
Nice.
Depending on how much action and how much dialogue there is.
Sure.
So either today or next week, I should be able to get through it.
Nice.
But and I'm getting used to a new setup here. I added a new monitor.
More cats. Oh, sorry.
Yeah. I added a new monitor last week. So now I've got a big monitor which goes this way. And my old monitor, I turned 90 degrees, so it's this way. And it still fits on the cart, so I can still roll it around. But it gives me more screen space than I had with the laptop and the monitor. But I've had to move things around. I've replaced the laptop with a Mac Mini. So I've got a faster Mac Mini. And my laptop is now retired as my traveling unit, and this is my main desktop machine.
Nice.
Still got a few bugs to work out, but this setup looks like it's going to be nice for this stream.
Yay.
I work over here all by itself instead of before it was like overlapping screens.
Sure. So, I'm back to the usual of trying to finish the space fantasy like I have been doing all year long. So, I'm on to some chapters that need to be completely rewritten because the stuff that happens in them has been shifted.
Yeah.
So yeah. Haha. Saved your spot.
Yay!
Thank you.
So yeah, I'm going to be working on my space fantasy today with some rewrites. What are you working on today, Sako?
Probably a Substack covering Penzik, which is going to be a long one.
Yeah, it was 2 weeks.
Yeah.
So it should be.
And usually when you do a thing about things you've done that week, it's an event or 2, not 7 days of
the same event.
Nonstop. Yeah. So awesome. Popping into the comments. Hey, Andy. Hey, Moon. Hi, Sarah. So let's see. Andy is doing some writing before heading off for a week's worth of training in Chicago. Moon says hello. And for a moment, I thought you were on your phone, Doc. Andy called you out.
Talking about the video or the fact that I said hello to him from my channel, but I did it when I was on my gaming channel instead of my author channel. So
yeah.
But,
and Sarah's working on some computer cleanup. Awesome. Sounds like we all have stuff to work on today.
Yeah.
Somebody has given me the stare down.
Oh.
Giving you a little furry stink eye.
Yeah. But Doc wanted to talk about something.
Something I found out about on Friday night that Twitch has done. And if you are a Twitch user and you don't know about this, you should. So apparently Amazon has forced Twitch to add a new option to allow your live streams to be used as training material for AI.
Oh no.
And this is on by default.
Oh no.
So,
Where?
you go into your settings for your Twitch channel,
Okay.
and you go under security and privacy. And then scroll
Give
down.
me a second. I think I'm in the wrong spot. I was on creator dashboard and not settings.
Yeah.
Okay, account settings. There
You
we
have
go.
to go to your account settings, to go to security and privacy.
Okay.
And I believe it's in there under training for AI, and it's on by default, so please turn it off.
Oh, training for generative AI. It's like 3 from the bottom, just above cookies and ad choices and download your data.
Yeah, so they shoved it down there to try to hide it. And they made it on by default because they know if they made it opt in, no one would ever opt in. So we're trying to spread the word, trying to ask everyone to opt out. Even if you think generative AI is a good thing, turn it on later. But right now, opt out just to tell them that it's your channel and your content, and they can't suddenly decide to sell it off to somebody else.
Yeah, no, that should be your choice. So Sarah's like, yeah, it's really hiding in there too. What a bunch of punks. Yeah, Sarah was right. It's totally at the very bottom. A bunch of punk nonsense.
Yeah.
So, unrelated but tangentially, YouTube yet again doubled the amount of watch time you need to get monetized, although it doesn't kick in until next February. So if you're close, good for you, but I don't think I've crossed 1,000, much less 4,000, much less 8,000 watch hours. So I think I'm about like 700 or something. I don't remember. But no, there's, anytime I even think about like maybe making a push for it, they just, what's it called? Double the requirements.
Yeah.
Yeah. My last 365 days, I've had 620 hours of watch time.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, I'll be honest. I have not been paying much attention to either of my channels as far as followership or watch time or anything like that on YouTube.
Yeah.
I'm been watching Twitch because I'm slowly making traction there, and it's actually it's a little bit easier to watch, but it's like, and I agree with Wordsmith Sarah, although I kind of get the feeling that it's less the platforms themselves as much as is the billionaires who own the platforms who are forcing this stuff. And I think, honestly, most of the people working the platforms really understand that it grows better when the creators are doing better and the creators are getting more out of it. Yeah. But it's just the greed heads that all the money has to go through. Those are the problem. But
yeah, I just checked my lifetime watch time for my YouTube channel since 2015, which is when I started this whole vlog thing, is 5.3 thousand. So an annual watch of 8,000, I'm going to have to go viral first.
Yeah.
I am over 700 followers, which is great. And y'all are amazing and so appreciated. And Doc, not you, Doc, but our new guy last week gave me a donation to help support my kitty and nice. My podcast. So thank you so much. You get a total shout out. Yay.
I feel like with my gaming stream, one Friday I had somebody come in and do like 10 gifted subscriptions, and it's like, that is great that you feel like doing that. I have no idea if I will ever see any of that money, because you have to have so many followers, you have to have so many regular viewers before you even get to receive anything from that. And it's Yeah,
So
you don't get it just by being out there, unfortunately.
yeah. So William Bryan said, if I find out this went to Booze and Smut instead of Catechist, he'll never forgive me. So, I
So
mean,
you need a separate fund for Booze and Smut. Gotcha.
I'm pretty sure. Well, I have Kindle Unlimited, so most of
Okay.
my smut is under the Unlimited handle.
Mhm.
I recognize that Amazon is not great to creators, but like going away from, I mean, it would still hurt a lot of indie authors to stop reading their stuff there.
Yeah.
So
And that is slightly more difficult to get in libraries.
yeah, yeah.
Unfortunately, the library systems are usually set up to thwart indie authors from getting their works in it. But
I've seen some of the authors I read with their stuff at least listed on BookBub when I went in to do my summer reading marking. But like they'll have like 4 of the author's stuff out of like 30
Mhm.
and none of the stuff from the last 2 years. And I'm like, oh, if it didn't drop last week, I mean,
Well,
I already read it for many of the authors I follow. For the authors I follow. For the
yeah.
authors I have not followed yet.
Yeah.
Honestly, the reality is for
Mhm.
most authors to get into library systems,
Yeah.
it's because library patrons come in and ask for specific books by the authors.
Yeah.
If they get enough requests, they'll get it in, but that's why you don't get the book in there unless it's 2 or 3 years old.
Yeah.
But that's great for discovery for because there are people who still use libraries, and there are people with
Yeah.
no budget that libraries are still the best way to go.
Oh, 100%. And they give you so much access. And my local library has like a creator space and like a quilting machine you can use and a 3D like printer stuff and like, community center stuff. It's not just books. I
Mhm.
don't own a printer. If I need less than 100 pages printed, I'm probably going to hit up my library. If I need over, I'm probably going to hit up like FedEx or Kinko's.
I was just say I own a printer, but that's because I only print onesie twosie things, and I had to
Yeah.
get a laser printer because if you get an ink printer, the ink will dry up before you ever use it.
Yes. Yes. And also the ink replacement costs more than the printer.
Printer, exactly. Yes.
So, um,
I'm sorry. I'm just being soapbox guy today.
right? Andy said, all hail the shareholders and their C-suite profits. May their returns ever grow. Oh, hi, Catechist.
Yeah.
And Moon donates to Booze and Smut. Thank you. I'm a person of balance.
It's
Kitty
booze
snuggles
and,
and smut and booze. Not at this. Okay, I do read a lot while he's on my lap, but like,
you have to balance those things carefully, or the claws come out.
yeah,
And that would be bad.
not my favorite.
Yeah.
So,
Not your kink. Anyway.
my creative one. I arrive booze.
And
What is everyone's booze of choice? Hashtag not sponsored.
yes, really.
Moonshine.
I do have a soft spot for apple pie moonshine.
I am drinking peach pie moonshine, which is
Nice.
amazing.
Nice. Andy also supports the Booze and Smut platform. Hey, Aphrodite, it's been a minute. Aphrodite says, smooze and booze, say less.
Yeah.
So, Doc?
So, for casual drinking, I prefer hard cider. But if I actually do want, to have a little bit harder alcohol, I tend to prefer mead.
Sure.
If I actually want to have liquor, lately I've been fond of rum chata.
Okay.
Rum chata is pretty good.
Is a Caribbean rum that has got some dairy flavors in it, but I like to try different things. But
Yeah, I hear that.
it depends on the season and the mood. But,
Yeah. Yeah, I think I'm pretty open with I want my alcohol to taste like juice. My defaults are usually a hard cider or a hard lemonade, like the black cherry flavor or
Yeah.
whatever.
And it's like
Um, yeah.
sometimes you do want a whiskey because you want a little bit of that smoky burn, but not always.
Have
And
at, have
yeah,
at.
no, look, it's a mood thing. It's like
Sure.
sometimes that's the mood you're in,
Yeah.
but yeah,
Moon
yeah,
is apparently booze of choice of bourbon. Um,
yeah,
of
and
course.
it all
I think
depends
it's a
on how.
Kentucky thing.
Yeah.
Cat, we're
Ooh,
not chewing on my wires. Oh my gosh. What did you do? Okay. Sorry, my
oh
secondary
no,
monitor
I,
blanked out for a second.
oh, I was looking at Aphrodite's answer. Vanilla honey mead. It's like I
Mm,
want to know where you get your vanilla honey mead.
right. I do like a honey mead. I like the fruit
Mhm,
meads. I like the honey meads. I don't even mind some of the herbal meads.
mhm.
It depends how herbal they are.
Yeah, I have not been able to get my favorite brand of mead
Mm.
since this current administration started because it's from a Danish company. Uh,
Shake fist.
yeah,
So, oh, Aphrodite is from China.
yeah. It it may not be your favorite, but it probably deserves a place in your cabinet. So,
Mead, your favorite? I'm sorry,
yeah,
we moved off of meads.
yeah.
So, hey, Harold, good to have you. Harold votes for a glass of wine, and yet his work in progress characters like honey mead. So, and
Mm.
Moon says, I did donate a sweet red wine to the room party. You did, and I probably should have put it in the fridge instead of on the counter when it came home with me, even though it's got the lid on. So,
That's probably
oh, Aphrodite says they make it. Their friends make it. It's all around these days. The vanilla honey mead.
okay. We need to
Oh.
get Aphrodite our shipping addresses. So.
Right? Right. So, anyhow, somebody is headbutting my laptop.
Yeah.
So, I think it's time for our first sprint. If you haven't told me yet, let me know when it's a lazy Sunday afternoon. Do not feel obliged to actually work on a project. Go eat snacks, read a book, pet your cat, whatever makes you happy. But I need to go give Cat a kissy squishy food. So,
You are totally allowed to say your project is chilling.
chillin', chillaxin'. So, okay, we're gonna go ahead and get started in a 3, 2, 1, boom chakalaka. Meow, meow, meow. Yes, yes, I'm coming. And we're back. How was your sprint?
Ooh. I'm just kind of like also noticing that I didn't talk about Imaginarium, so I'm actually talking about like the last 4 weeks.
Sure.
Oops.
Yeah.
It happens. Doc?
I made good progress.
Hey.
I finished up chapter 30, moved on to chapter 31.
Okay.
And got through a chunk of that before the timer went off because there's a good section of 31 that doesn't really have much dialogue. So
Sure.
making really good progress.
Yay. Awesome. I did the most important thing any kitty mama can do on Gushy Food Day, which was to provide my kitty with his Gushy food. And then I opened my document. I read through chapter 26 and I started massaging chapter 27. I know I left off on, I think, chapter 29, but like I'm doing a run up into it because a lot of things changed.
And
So
you've got that whole braided story thing, so sometimes you do have to backtrack. So
right. So chapter 26 was the last time we saw one of the characters that's in chapter 29, so I needed to know where he left off, and yeah. So anyway, so every so often I have to cycle back 3 chapters and then work my way forward again. So it's cyclical and never ending, and I'm never pantsing again, ever.
well, you learned something important about your process.
I did. So
There is a meetup that is being planned in your chat.
oh my. Okay.
Yeah. There was a whole bunch of chat that went by that I just saw bits of it, but
Well, then let's dive into the chat. So let's see. Sarah started the robot vac, which is kind of cleaning. Aphrodite is outlining a series that she is in love with. Moon is working on podcast stuff. Let's see. Aphrodite says, yes, that totally counts as cleaning, Sarah. Totally. Cleaning.
yeah, that's the kind of thing that AI is supposed to do for us, is do the cleaning.
Exactly. So Aphrodite has been dumping ideas for a gothic paranormal spicy series located in Maryland and finally got it all sorted. Yay! Just has to get the outlines for them done. Fun.
Okay.
Andy is like, ooh, another person setting spicy paranormal stuff in Maryland. Woo! I think that sounds like a tell me more. Are you in Maryland too? Yeah, Andy is down in Gaithersburg area near Dock, and we're just over the border in Maryland or in Virginia here. So now we need somebody from the district to get the whole DMV represented. For those who are not local, DMV stands for DC, Maryland, and Virginia.
Yeah.
So basically the DC metro area.
Which is why our motor vehicles are done out of the MVA, the Motor Vehicles Administration, not to be confused.
In Maryland.
Yeah.
In Virginia, it's the Department of Motor Vehicles. It's the DMV. Okay. So Aphrodite is like, oh my god, we need to have a DMV author gathering, and Andy's totally in. I'm totally in. Sarah said the RoboVac battery was low, so she had to wash it off while it's charging. So yeah. Just let me know. I don't know how close you are in Maryland to the DC, but so I know it takes me 2 hours to get to Baltimore. So just let me know. Yes, definitely. Maybe not till after August though. So Andy got 363 words into the novella because he's a boss. Since the start of his writing day, he's gotten 882 words in, but the group has not. been located. Aphrodite says the DMV can also be Delmarva as well. I've only heard Delmarva when referring to the peninsula. So for people who are not local, there's the Chesapeake Bay, which is on the coast of Virginia, and it goes up through Maryland. And there's a chunk on the other side of the bay that's often referred to as the Delmarva Peninsula.
Yep.
So because it's more Maryland than I would have thought, because I only see maps of Virginia with the chunk that is Virginia, looking like a Maryland's member. Anyway, did I say that? Did that actually just come out of my mouth? Yeah. So, I mean, yeah, nobody's arguing with me.
No, there is no argument.
There are portions of geography that should not be zoomed in on. No.
So Andy says to cover both DMVs, we should do a meetup in Bethany Beach. I don't know where that is. Maps.
I don't.
Maps.
I've never been.
You are my only hope.
I know it's over on the Eastern Shore somewhere. I just don't know.
Eastern Shore is tricky for me to get to because I either have to go up. Well, I have to go up because these days going down to the Bay Bridge Tunnel is way out of my way. But I grew up 2.5 hours south of here, so.
Oh.
And it's Delmarva because there's also bits of Delaware in there.
Right.
So
you want to go to the next piece of chat?
Sorry. I needed to find out how far away Delmarva or the beach was, which is 3.5 hours for me. So that's a minute.
It's a drive.
So Aphrodite lives in Dundalk, which is like 10 minutes from Baltimore, and has a Phil studio, father-in-law studio, in Baltimore, right across from the Peabody. Oh, nice. That we can meet at. Yeah.
Film,
Aphrodite.
I'm pretty sure.
Oh, that makes way more sense.
It was a typo, yeah.
So they're currently prepping for a feature film shoot, but the place is massive. That's awesome. They hold events there all the time. Yay.
I'm sitting here saying, why have we not met you at Balticon? Because if you're right next to Baltimore, and that's in the Inner Harbor.
Yeah. My sister is planning on going next year and bringing her kid and hitting the aquarium one day and whatever. And it's like, when do I need to get my room by? And I'm like, the block closes a month before the convention.
Yeah.
So you got time.
And the block usually doesn't open until like January. So
yeah. And she's like, maybe I want to stay not like there and take a shuttle in. And I'm like, I don't know about a shuttle. And also, like, we're right next to the metal festival, and there's usually like a religious conference there at the same time. So like, yeah. Yes. Gonna be at Balticon next year. Boom.
We will definitely have a meetup at Balticon if we don't do one before.
Yeah, definitely. So, if you can get in, you might vend there. Ooh, fingers crossed. Definitely. Sounds super exciting. That's awesome.
Yep.
I'm so excited.
I want to meet Aphrodite in person.
Yeah, that sounds like so much fun.
That would be amazing.
So, Andy says, I will be there too. You should connect with Doc about vending, and the Metal Festival rules. It sounds like a plan.
I have vended at Balticon a couple times in cooperation with other folks. Yeah. I have never actually been the person who put in the request for the table, but I've gone in with other people on a table or a group of tables. So if you want to split a table, that might be something we can do.
I can always harass Emmy for y'all. I know the person in charge of the artist alley /
Me too.
Yeah. We know people.
Yep.
So. Okay. So, are we ready for another sprint?
Now seems like a good time.
Yeah.
Okay. Don't forget to hydrate.
Yeah, good call.
And I don't know who was watching the screen when I learned something very, very sad.
I saw that.
Yes.
This is my candy bowl, and this is what's in it.
It is a lie.
I think it's time to reorder.
So, ugh. Did you know you can get Lent truffles in boxes of like 150 and they send them in the summer with ice packs?
That sounds like a smart way to send them in the summer. But
It's cheaper to buy direct from Lent than it is to get them at the grocery store.
I believe that wholeheartedly.
Oh yeah, no, 100%. So,
Especially if you're buying in bulk.
Moon wanted to know which metal festival.
Maryland Death Fest.
Yeah. So, and Aphrodite is like, guess I got to get this series written then.
Mm-hmm.
So
you don't need the whole series written. But.
Yeah, no, but having a good launching point is never a bad thing.
Book launches at Balticon too. So
party.
Yep.
Okay, let's go ahead and start our next sprint. In 3, 2, 1, boom. There is no such thing as second gushy food.
Lies, all lies.
Did you hear him? The second I said the countdown. And we're back. How was your sprint?
Someone say something again?
Yes.
And we're back. How was
your sprint?
It's only going into 1 year.
That is weird. Do you want me to answer while you try to figure out what's up with your headphones? Okay. I had a good sprint. I just started chapter 33, and there's only 34 chapters in this book. So I think I might have actually done 2 chapters in that last sprint. So
nice.
It was definitely getting to some last minute action. So less dialogue, a lot more stuff. And it has been really fun to reread this stuff.
Yay.
I'm enjoying some of the lines I've got in here. But
cool.
Yep.
So go ahead.
I started talking about Midnight Oasis at Imaginarium and posting pictures.
That was the belly dance. Awesome.
Midnight Oasis is my troupe.
Okay.
So I did a little bit of editing. Luckily, most of this chapter doesn't need too many tweaks after the conversation I was in the middle of when we finished the last sprint. And then Catechus lurked here for like 10 minutes until finally he decided to nom, and I decided to boot him off the desk.
Yeah.
So, but I did make some progress. I think I should be starting chapter 28 early next sprint. So
Okay.
yeah. Okay. And also,
it's his life where he's got to nom on the mama.
autocorrect was very wrong. I was trying to say that the guy was going to turn himself into the rebels, not into the rebels. Those mean 2 very, very different things.
Yeah.
So let me pop into the comments real quick. Aphrodite had to bounce, unfortunately. Said we totally have to do the get together. But yeah, we must pick this back up.
Or October. Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. So Andy was not shocked that Catechus decided to start gnawing on his mama right here in front of you. Yay! Sarah said that her computer is fixed and she gets to enjoy a computer game now. So yay. I'm going to go ahead and where is the Sarah computer cleanup? Check. And cleaning. Check. No, I clicked it. Okay, there we go. Andy got another 319 words done, over 1,000 for the day. Nice. Yay. And he's eagerly awaiting the Substack to hit his inbox. So, hey, Catpaw. Catpaw says, I got a reply from Blue Sky. It's not me, after I'd spent 4 hours scanning and cleaning and updating, just in case it was me, finally ready to work. I hear you.
I feel like I missed the first part of that conversation, but yay, it's not you.
Harold was making some notes for pantsing on the soft, squishy magic used in his work in progress. So, as opposed to my spreadsheet of doom. In my soft, squishy space fantasy. But oh my god, let me tell you, I have been staring at that outline. I'm like, okay, wait. Okay, this scene starts off on week 5 for the people on the ship. But it's week 10 through 13 for people off the ship.
Oh god.
Yeah. So he's only 3 weeks out from the gunshot wound. So this is how healed he is at this point, right? So
it's been week 5 for a month and a half.
Right? But he just got the news about the trial and so like how fast do the messages get to him? How many days does he have to has to wait 28 hours for messages to go each way. So it takes about, 2.5 days to like actually plan anything.
And it's that transmission or the message is actually couriered?
Transmission.
Okay.
Because we can transmit in hours what takes weeks to get there.
Okay.
it's a week to hour ratio.
Okay.
Because I want to make math less annoying. I already have enough math.
Yeah.
So it's ballpark, but we're going with it. So yeah.
As long as it's internally consistent.
Exactly. And I needed to have this timeline so I can make things consistent through the story and know who's doing what, when, where. And if this person has 3 months, they're going to be doing different things than if they have 3 weeks. So yeah. So my detective might be picking up some spare jobs while on the space station while waiting for the person 1 galaxy or 1 solar system over to take the ship there, because it's gonna be at least 3 months. And
Yeah.
they're not just gonna twiddle their thumbs, mostly because they have paws and no thumbs.
Similar pause.
Right. The red panda detectives, you know what happens when they get startled? They throw their paws up!
Okay.
So they can be big and scary.
And their hair puffs all out, right?
Right? Very bristly. All the bristles.
All right. Smooth your fur, dude.
Exactly. So, I think it's time for a stretch break.
That's probably a good idea. Oh, snap, crackle, pop. I am a Rice Krispie.
Ooh.
Oh, I'm surprised that I have not been bothered by my own kitties.
It might be nap time.
Entirely, well,
Bye, Andy.
later, Andy.
Good to have you. Hi to the kitties for us.
Rocket was down here right before the stream, but he may have gone back upstairs because I'm doing boring stuff like sitting in front of the computer.
And not paying attention to him.
Yeah.
Catechus understands his struggles.
Yes.
The struggle is real.
While I was getting set up, he got up on top of the couch back here and was like at the back of my head, stretching onto my shoulder.
Oh my goodness.
If you just do that during the stream, we're good.
I mean, I'm here for it.
Someone's been chewing my cord.
Oh no.
Been chopping your cord?
Someone's been chomping my cord.
It wasn't Catechus because he hasn't been there. I mean, it would have been if he was there.
It's
But
Oba. Yeah. I know it's Oba.
My roommate wears her headphones, and she's got the ones that go like behind the ear kind of thing.
Yep.
And Catechus will be like, nom nom. And she's like, no, we're not eating the cable.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he's checking out, her opportunity.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he caught another mouse this week.
Uh-oh.
Also, fun fact, several years ago, a friend gave me a window-mounted suction cup bird feeder.
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
And gave me a thing of sunflower seeds to put in it.
Okay.
That lasted about a week and a half until a squirrel decided to sit on my windowsill and chomp half the thing into his mouth at 5 a.m.
Okay.
And Catechus lost his ever-loving mind.
As you do.
But perhaps I shouldn't have just put it on the table next to the front door with all the seeds in it and just let it sit there.
Yeah.
So those seeds might be getting tossed outside when my cat is not next to the front door.
Yeah.
But the roommate rescued the mouse and we released it outside. I'm totally fine taking care of dead mice, but live ones are maybe a little
potentially problematic. Yeah.
I'm happy to delegate those.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. But he's earning his head of mouse keeping title. So and when we take the mouse away from him, he always gets a churro tube just put in his dish.
Okay.
So he doesn't get mad at us for taking away his spoils.
So we had a mouse in the house.
Oh.
And then we got the cats, and then the cats got free access to the house. And when they came down here, They were definitely interested over in the portion of the dining room where the mouse had been hanging out.
Yeah.
And we still have no idea if they caught it or if they just terrorized it so thoroughly it decided to find someplace else to
I
live.
mean, for some mice, the smell of cat is predator must leave this place. So
Yep.
it could just be the scent of the kittens scare them off. So,
Whatever, if it managed to leave the house without like gnawing a hole in the wall, we're happy. And even if it did gnaw a hole in the wall, I want to find that hole and patch it up.
yeah. But, even better, it did not pee in your house, which is great because cat or mouse pee is fragrant.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Odoriferous.
Well,
Odoriferous.
it has done some of that because we had some the mouse has a sweet tooth. There were some bags of
So do I.
there were bags of like baking supplies that we had
Oh,
gotten from the house of a friend who died,
yeah.
and the mouse found those and apparently
Ooh.
lived in the bag for a while.
Blissed out of his mind.
Out of his mind on chocolate and
Sugar,
other things.
brown sugar.
There was obvious evidence of waste products, but it didn't like smell to high heaven. So
Good. So,
uh,
anyway, enough mouse talk. Maybe sprint. So
enough mouse
Maybe
talk.
sprint.
we're running a little short on time now.
Yep.
So, okay, let's go ahead and get started in 3, 2, 1, boom. And we're back. How was your sprint?
I made it through imaginary to get Pensic thoughts situated.
Yeah.
And I believe I'm in the last chapter. A lot more dialogue here.
Cool.
Wait, actually, I'm in. I could have sworn this book only had 34 chapters. This has 37.
Oh no! What happened?
I have no idea.
Oh my goodness!
Yeah, I'm in chapter 34, and the action is over. There's more dialogue to set things up.
Sure.
It's like I guess in the last edit, I added a few more chapters in for stuff, and I just remembered the earlier number when it was only 34. Okay.
I mean, that's happened to me before.
It's been a while.
It's been a minute. Yeah, I get that. Okay. I got to the next chapter and I did a little bit. And then I checked my Discord notifications and saw that somebody was asking for pictures of our pop-up banners for Balticon. So then I started going down that rabbit hole. So I'm like, I found one on our Instagram. There might be more. So popping into the comments, Sarah was playing a game. It's called apparently Going Medieval, but I guess not in the Weird Al sense.
Not like Going Postal? No.
Oh, I'm sorry. Do you remember the song Amish Paradise?
Yes.
There's a line about going medieval.
Yeah.
So anyway, Sarah is playing Going Medieval, so now is building a house, but watching faceless people do it. Minions. Excellent.
Okay.
Yeah.
Chapter 33 had one line of dialogue to highlight, and it was the last line in the whole chapter.
Have you considered just searching for dialogue tags or like quote marks?
No, because there are some places where they're missing.
Oh no, really?
Yeah. Mostly like the end of stuff, but no, I've been enjoying doing the reread as I go through, looking for dialogue. But
okay, that makes sense. So Sarah didn't like her building house choices, so it started over because her and her silly brain. And Cat Paw finally got stuck into working. Yeah, it happens to the best of us and the rest of us. Which are you, best or rest? So, and yeah, I already talked about what I did. So let's go ahead and check things off. Doc got a lot of progress made.
Yep.
I got through 2 chapters and cleaned up some stuff. Sako made significant progress on the Substack. Andy got over 1,000 words done today. Aphrodite definitely worked on the outline. And Moon did something on the podcast, I'm sure. Because he said he was working on it, and I'm sure he did at least one thing. So.
And then he started talking more about.
Oh, hey, there's a thing where I can just clear all the tasks. Boop.
Oh my!
I've never done that before. That's super exciting. Okay. It's not hard to amuse me. So, yes, see, Moon validated my assumptions that he did indeed get some podcasting stuff done. Since he posts the podcast regularly, I assumed that he would keep up with it. So, anyhow, we are at time. We want to tell people peace out and tell them where they can find us. You muted yourself. There you go.
Peace out, and you can find me on the Googles as Sako Tumi or Psycho Sako. It'll show you all my art and probably my new. Sorry about the background noise. Yeah, drop a line sometime. I would love to hear from you.
Yay.
And I am Doc Coleman. I write steampunk comedy adventure. If you're interested in finding out more about me and my writing, just go to your favorite search engine and search for Doc Coleman Steampunk, and that will help you find my website at doccoleman.com. It'll also help you find my Amazon author page where you can see all the works I currently have in print and look at samples of them and figure out if it's something that's going to be right for you or something you love.
Aw. And I'm your host, Morgan Hazelwood. I am a blogger, vlogger, and podcaster of writing tips and writerly musings. My most recent podcast episode was getting into audio books as a person who speaks the things, not listens to the things, although you can do both. You can find the podcast Writing Tips and Writerly Musings wherever you get your podcasts or at or morganhazelwood.fireside.fm. I have a Redbubble shop with ADHD badges and writer swag. Oh, I added some new stuff. So like for romance writing, I saw a reel like a year ago that was like a healthy romance is all about flirtation, fascination, frustration, admiration. So anyway, I made a design where that's like in a circle around writing romance or romance writer.
Oh, cool.
So that's on there now. And yeah, I did romance writer and romance author because I couldn't decide which I liked better. So they're both on there. If you are part of the Maryland Writers Association, I will be giving my writing romance workshop on the 19th virtually. So, check it out. And I'll be giving the same one for teenagers aged slightly down at WorldCon at the end of the month. So I need to finish polishing up that presentation and tweaking it for both age ranges. So have a great rest of your week. And in the meantime, eat snacks. Catch you later.